Sports chat and all that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a one comment in the comment section. Shedeur Sanders, I'm saying, don't forget, perseverance is reality. I'm going to say it again. Perseverance is reality. Snap out of the immaturity. You heard? I'm not calling any name. Oh, Warren Sapp, Terrell Owen. I saw you guys on the sideline in Boulder, Colorado. You feel me? Ryan Clark, Akeem Talib, Gilbert Arenas, Cam Newton, Stephen A. Smith. You guys not genuine or genuine. I'm saying it again. You guys not genuine or genuine when it comes down to Shedeur Sanders. You feel me? Because you guys not telling him the truth. You guys are saying what he want to hear. You guys not telling him the truth. And I got a problem with that. You got to call a spade a spade. You feel me? I'm just saying. Last week, a few days ago, they asked Ken Newton, what do you think about how Shedeur handle the interview? He went all over the place. He went all over the place and still didn't answer the question. Just a simple question. How did Shedeur handle the interview? You feel me? The same thing goes for Stephen A. Smith. Don't forget, Stephen A. Smith, everybody watching you. The world is watching you. Don't forget, you have the #1 sports network and national TV. Don't forget, everybody taking note. You was asked what you think about Shedeur Sanders, how he handled, the interview. You did the same thing. You read the whole scripture about Shedeur. Bring up all the whole stories, the old stories, and still didn't answer the question. I'm just saying, the world watching you, everybody watching you, and that's not fair. You got to call a spade a spade. You got to treat everybody fairly, because that's why ESPN have you as the #1 analyst. For those who don't understand, there's a lot of part of the football game, basketball that, you have other viewers don't understand. And that's why they have you up there. You feel me? So you got to be fair and square across the board. You feel me? You can't hip and hopping and skip and jumping across the board when it comes down to elaborating in certain player. You feel me? Yeah. You gotta keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep the same energy. It ain't no friend game. You know what I'm saying? It's not no friend. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's a business. I know the NFL is a business. I know ESPN is a business. And that's your job to speak the truth and speak it ever. You feel me? Like I said, man, all eyes on you. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just saying, you feel me? I came to leave. Salute, you know what I'm saying? Ex-player, you know what I'm saying? I ride with you, but you got to stay in business also. You feel me? And I'm just saying, you're not the one to talk about Shedeur Sanders. You're not the one to speak on that situation. You feel me? Because you also got skull in your closet. You feel me? So I'm saying you're not the one to speak on that. Gilbert Arenas, also, I don't think you are the one to speak on that situation. You can give your take, but I don't think the buck stop with you guys. Because you got Scully in your closet also, Gilbert. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. You feel me? But I just want you guys to be fair. You feel me? You know what I mean? Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, let's be fair. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I see you guys not either genuine or genuine. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's the way to go. I don't think that's the way y'all should go about it. You know what I mean? Because I think y'all should to talk to Shedeur just like y'all would talk to your kid. He's a grown ass man. I'm saying, but just like y'all would talk to your son, 19, 20, 21, whatever. Just like you talk to your daughter, your nephew, your niece. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you give them good information and give them, show them the right way and how to, you know what I'm saying, how to handle, you know what I'm saying? You know, any situation. You know what I mean? It's no different. So why you guys beating around the bush? I know that damn well that's not the way, you know what I mean? I know damn well y'all know that's not the right way how Shedeur going about it. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing himself any good. You feel me? The other day he was asked, I know y'all heard about the shenanigans with Rex Ryan, you know what I'm saying? And the interview, he had an interview and he gave the reporter the silent treatment. Nah, nah, that wasn't that there was no substance there. The NFL, well, I don't know. What are you trying to do? Don't tell me you're trying to dictate the NFL, Shedeur. No, that's not what you try. I'm gonna stay on business. You feel me? The only person I give flowers to, you know what I'm saying? I should say I give props to was, ESPN. Y'all need to get Marcellus Wiley on the show. Y'all need to get Marcellus Wiley on the network or something. Because trust me, he could do a good job. I'm not gonna say he could do a better job than Leonard Joker. I'm gonna use when it should do. I'm gonna use Shedeur standards. I'm gonna use Shedeur word. You know, 'cause that's what he said. He's turned. This is what he said also. Shedeur Sanders that now Shedeur Sanders is, or I should say, was drafted in the fifth round, 144th, you know what I'm saying? In the fifth round, you know what I'm saying? Third string quarterback right now on the Cleveland Brown. And I think he should just be humbled right now. And this is what he said to the reporter. He's better than a lot of the quarterback that's playing in the league right now. That don't look like that does not seem like a humble kid to me. That does not sound like a kid was drafted in the fifth round, saying this and saying that. You know what I'm saying? But I was just saying though, I'm gonna get back on business. I was just saying I give, prop to Marcellus Wiley, you feel me? And Nick Wright, Nick Wright, yeah. Dominic Foxworth, you feel me? I give shout out to them. You know what I mean? Dan Olaski also. You feel me? Chris Boucher. Yeah, Chris Boucher. You feel me? Shout out. You feel me? They stand on business. You know what I mean? They were the only one I see stand on business. You know what I mean? And call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? You feel me? But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Seems like Stephen A. Smith And the others, you know what I mean? Like I already said, it's somehow, it seems like they don't want to be, they don't want to get on the bad side. Yeah, it seems like they don't want to be on, they don't want to get in the bad side. You know, so nobody want to call a spade a spade. Nobody want to say Shedeur Sanders is not, you know what I'm saying, talking, you know what I'm saying, to the media like he's supposed to. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, Shedeur, the NFL need a person who's a leader of men. Don't forget that. The NFL, I'm gonna say it again. The NFL need a person who's the leader of men, bruh. You know what I mean? So all the shenanigans that, you know what I mean, I see you carrying out, you're going on with, bruh, that's not gonna work. I'm just saying that's not gonna work, bruh. I'm not lying to you. I'm keeping it real with you, bruh. There are a lot of people out there who love you, bruh, and want to see you shine. Want to see you do good, my brother. You feel me? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, a lot of those people who want to see you shine and want to see you do good, you know where they know you from? You know where they heard of you from? On TikTok and YouTube. I'm gonna say overall and social media. You feel me? That's not what you want your career to. That's the type of brand. That's the brand you're working on. I said, I don't know. Are you working on the social media brand, bro? Come on, man. Do better than that, bro. I expect, bro. All I'm saying, bro. When you do get your chance, when you do get your chance, I'm just hoping, I'm just praying to God that you sure, make sure the smoke that you're creating right now, make sure the smoke is much bigger. You know what I'm saying? On the football field. You feel me? I'm just praying to God, and I'm hoping, bruh. I'm praying for you too, though. I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, bro. I want to see you shine. I want to see you glory, bro. I want to see you grow, bruh. You feel me? So I'm just saying, all this smoke you're creating right now off the field, negatively, which you might not think that's what's happening. I'm just saying, just make sure when you get your chance and you go on the field, you feel me? Yeah, make it double on the good side. You heard? That's all I'm saying, bro. I ain't tripping though. You feel me? But you know, I'm just saying. I just want to call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? I would like all those. You know what I'm saying? The ones up of the world, like I said, the Terrell Owens. You know what I mean? The Ryan Clark. You know what I mean? Ryan Clark. You're also an analyst. You know what I mean? On the big stage. So you can't be hop skipping and jumping, bruh. You can't be hop skipping and jumping. Either you're gonna be on the right, either you're gonna be on the good side, or you're gonna be on the bad side. You know what I'm saying? But you're an analyst, so you can't be on no side. You just gotta speak the truth in you know what I'm saying, and call it like it is, though. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? For real though. You know what I mean? That's not a good look. That's not a good look, bruh. That's not a good look. You feel me? What you gonna tell? What you gonna tell all these youngsters that are coming out of college and want to be like LeBron James, want to be like Tom Brady? You feel me? What are you gonna tell them? To act like Shedeur? To be like Shedeur? No, no. You know. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna just throw this in there. I know it's gonna be more smoke later. Don't forget I say this because um Peyton Manning son coming out of college, and he not looking so good. He not looking good at all. His expectation is not where everybody was expecting it. You know what I mean? Unless it get better, but right now it's not looking good. So it's gonna be some more rah rah. You feel me? Coming up. Watch. Don't forget to say that and sports chat and all that. You feel me? Yep. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm just glad and I'm happy. Make sure y'all don't take that card out the deck. Let it stay in there. That's all I'm saying. At the end, don't care what y'all saying. I'm just saying, make sure y'all don't take that card out the deck. You feel me? You know what I mean? Just stay on business. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Because, I don't know why, you know what I mean? Everybody knows Deion Sanders is Shedeur dad. Everybody know that. You feel me? But that doesn't mean he's gonna get a pass because Deion Sanders is my dad. You feel me? No, he gotta earn it. He gotta earn it. He gotta earn it. He gotta earn it. You feel me? I mean, coming out of college, everybody thought he was going to draft in number one and number two or whatever. Okay, it did not happen. It's not the end of the world, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta just tell him. Y'all gotta tell him like it is, bruh. You know what I mean? And I already called the names out. You know what I'm saying? Chris Canty, salute. You feel me? You have to call a spade a spade. Dan Olaski, salute. You know what I'm saying? You have to call a spade, which y'all did. You feel me? Dominic Foxworth, you feel me? Chris Brushaw, you feel me? Nick Wright, salute. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Nah, y'all can't do that, bruh. You know what I mean? Yep, y'all can't do that. Wine Sap, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't do that. I'm calling y'all out. You feel me? Ryan Clark, you feel me? You gotta remember, you're on the network. You're on the network, bruh. That's what you get paid for. That's what you get paid to do. You're an analyst, right? Alright then. You feel me? So, bro, I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? I do not want to hear it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Just do your job like you're supposed to. You feel me? Just do your job like you're supposed to. You know what I mean? And call it like it is. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, all I have to say to Shedeur Sanders is that don't forget, like I said before, a lot of people know you because of your dad. I know you. I know you went to Boulder. You know what I'm saying? You did what you had to do. Everybody know what you did. At the end of the day, I didn't have you as the I didn't have you as the number one pick. I did not have you as the number two pick. You feel me? And I'm saying I still think you hold on to the ball too long. I still think you hold on to the ball too long. You know what I'm saying? That's why you accumulate all that sack, which is not a good thing. You feel me? But I'm just saying though, like I was saying at the end of the day, I'm gonna try to wrap it up real quick. At the end of the day, my last take is that don't forget, bro. I'm telling you, for your own good, for your own good. Everybody know you, and the world want to see you on the field. You feel me? And like I said, you're trying to build your brand, the social media brand, whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, right now, you haven't done nothing yet. You haven't done nothing yet. You haven't played one pro NFL down as yet. Therefore, right now, you're like a giant on your father's shoulder. Right now. I'm going to say it again. Right now, you're like a giant on your father's shoulder. You feel me? And I'm just saying to you, perseverance is reality. So just check yourself. One time, sports chat and all that. Drop a one comment in the comment section. Bing bang.